Or we can just pay for Peacock for 2 months and watch them all.
But then we don't get to keep them forever.
I don't care.
I did start the stream, by the
way. What?
I did start the stream, by the way.
That's fine.
No, it was kind of funny. You were talking to your husband as the countdown was going somewhere.
He was saying we could always buy the Harry Potter
on VD,
on Blu-ray or on
we'll figure something out.
Digital.
Yeah. No, my worry is the instant we buy them or the instant I rent them or whatever, then they're going to be free on whatever site you name.
I don't see Peacock making them for free just because I think that's how they're trying to get subscribers right now.
Yeah, that's true.
And all the streaming services I have access to, Peacock's not one of them, and I don't want to add it to it. But we'll see what we feel like doing. I don't know how much it is per month anyway, but
yeah. Well, it's not like we need to do it now, so we got time on our hands. All right. But because the rest of the Harry Potter movies are apparently pay, or at least the second one is you have to pay for Peacock in order to watch. We're not going to do that. I don't know if the rest of them are. Maybe it's just the second one. Who knows?
The third one was too. I checked real quick. I get the feeling the rest of them are.
If the second one is, I would assume the rest of them are as well. So, but hey, who knows? So, but because of that, we are doing Serenity instead. I love this movie. It's not my favorite movie, but certainly up there. What do you think?
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Yeah, I'm assuming you've seen Firefly, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. I loved watching I grew up watching Firefly. I loved it. It was awesome. I do remember when they shot, because the Attack of the Clones came out first, and then this came out, and I'm like, oh, they're using the same shooting techniques as they do in the Attack of the Clones. But then I watched the Firefly with the commentary, and then it's like they were planning on doing this before Attack of the Clones came out. So I was like, oh gosh. So yeah. Oh man, I love this movie. I love the TV show. If you haven't seen the TV show or anything, I highly suggest you go watch it. Yeah. They're really awesome. By the way, I have a blanket because it is very flipping cold here, and my apartment isn't exactly what I would call environmentally friendly. So yeah. Yeah, heat escapes a lot. Like these windows are not yeah.
It is like in the 60s in Houston, so it's really nice out.
Oh, lucky you. I think we were at -9. Yeah.
It's not even right, Jacob. That's not even right, man.
Pretty close. It was anyway. Let's see.
No, I'm not saying that it's not correct that you're at -9. I'm saying it's not right to live in -9.
Oh, it heated up. It's 2 degrees.
Oh, look, it's above 0.
Yeah. Still below freezing.
Yeah, 30 degrees below freezing.
Yeah. Yeah, 32 degrees is freezing, so but yeah, I have lived in South Dakota my entire life. I have thought about moving, but just I don't know.
It's all right.
I don't know. Heck, maybe I'll move down to Houston for you. All right. So everybody, again, if people want to watch this is on Peacock right now. I know it used to be on Netflix for a while, but then got removed, so I don't know what the heck that is. But again,
streaming rights. All about streaming rights. Peacock has them now.
Granted, I was also hearing that they were trying to make a second movie of this too, so who knows anymore.
Fox has been, or I guess it's not Fox anymore, Disney. I've heard rumors that they're going to reboot the whole show.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we're doing a different cast at this point.
Yeah. So, honestly, I would love to see them reboot the show, but honestly, I'm pretty sure it's just going to be stuck in production hell forever. So
probably.
Yeah. All right. So everybody get ready. We're going to get set up here. Everybody, 3, 2. Oh, wait, you're ready to go, right? You're not in the commercial.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Like I said, I'm in the middle of a commercial.
Okay, I'm not in a commercial, so.
Then give me a second.
Because I'm at the very beginning. I'm about to have the Universal logo come on. So.
Well, give me a minute.
I'll let you. Commercial. Yeah. I'll let you catch up, and then we'll start. Like I said, I just see the. You know how they have the line of the horizon? Basically, that's what I'm seeing. So. What's the commercial for anyway?
Just Peacock shows, Black History Month. Pause. Yeah. All right. 4 seconds in.
I think I'm at 3 seconds, so close enough.
All right.
Everybody ready? 3, 2, 1, play.
Bum.
Yeah. And the Universal logo, I've always I don't know what it is, but I've never liked the Universal logo. I don't know what it is. It's just
what do you mean you don't like Universal?
I don't know. I mean, I love Universal movies, but just the logo has always bugged me, and I don't know why.
What?
I think I'm crazy, but yeah. And mind you, this does kind of I do like how this starts it up because it does a very good job explaining, okay, this is the universe, this is what's happened. It does a really good job of setting up everything, so you don't actually need to see the show in order to know what the heck is going on in the movie, which I really do like. Because I mean that's a flaw. I mean, like with the Marvel movies, if you haven't seen the rest of the Marvel movies, you will get kind of lost. But although this one scene, it was like you see this huge shadow growing over a settlement. Just like, how big is that ship? You know, I really wish I could have had this classroom.
Reapers aren't real. Well, while they are, why don't they attack settlement in space, kill them, and wear their skins and rape them for hours? My world.
Yeah.
It's true that there are.
Also, the use of Chinese.
So with so many social media.
Nathan Fillion had trouble with the Chinese. I know everybody else is kind of hit or miss, but I know Nathan Fillion really, he always felt he sucked at it.
We tell them what to do, what to think. Don't run, don't walk. We're in their homes and in their heads, and we haven't the right. We're meddlesome. River. We're not telling people what to think.
I've always been curious, what is she doing with that? She's like flicking something back and forth. I'm very curious as to what she's doing.
I don't know. Just being real fast on her computer, I was assuming.
Yeah. And it's just one of those things where I wish there was more of a cause and effect of like, okay, she did this, then something happens. Because it just looks like she's just flicking back and forth. I don't know, maybe that's me being a technical nerd.
I've heard that. She'll be ideal for defense deployment, even with the side effects. Tell me about them. Well, obviously she's
unsafe. And we should mention Simon is River's sister. So he is watching his sister get tortured right now, and I've been, dude. I mean, I understand he has to do it for the setup, but oh man, I'm not sure I could do that. If I was watching someone I love get tortured, oh man, I'd be flipping out.
Yeah.
Although I do love how just confident he says that line.
The demonstration of her power. How is she physically? Like nothing we've seen.
He just commands such authority in this part. It's so awesome. River. Which he doesn't for the rest of his role. So that just shows Sean Mauer's range as an actor.
She always did love to dance.
And techno. I love that thing.
Simon.
Yeah. I don't know what that was, but I do know that when they were filming, it just constantly would fall off. Boom. That would scare the shit. Oh man. It's like, because everybody has their like personal space. She's right there.
She doesn't really do personal space. She's been experimented on a little too many times.
Yeah, apparently not. Yeah. And she's also very good at hiding.
Summer Glau was a dancer before she was an actress. She only stopped dancing because she broke her toe, and that kind of puts a damper on your dancing career, apparently.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah.
She's in an episode of Angel where she's a ballerina, and that's when I was looked into it, because she's really, I mean, that's why she's so flexible and stuff, and like she's perfect for this role.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not sure exactly if they had stunt doubles, but I do know that if they didn't, she could easily handle all the roles, no problem. Although, this is one of my favorite just ever uses of CGI. It zooms into her eye, and then when the opera comes through, right through her eyes, it's just pure awesome. All but symbolism, of course.
Excuse me.
And now I do remember when the because they were like, oh, who should we hire as the operative? They wanted a bigger name actor than what's his name? Crap. I forget his name. I forget the actor's name. It's gonna bug me now. Shoot.
Apologies.
To the Google.
Our level of cooperation. I'm not sure what. I've seen a listing of rank or name.
Like this facility.
What's his name? Come on, pull it.
Let's talk about the times.
Senior scan is satisfied.
Prodigy.
So what the hell? I don't know how to pronounce his last name. But when they were making this, they were thinking about getting a more higher-named actor. Because he auditioned, and they were like, "Oh," the studio's like, "Oh, we should get a bigger name." But Joss Whedon was just like, "Well, this guy nailed it perfectly. We're going with him." And yeah, he nailed this role perfectly.
Something that we do more dangerous. Why are you here? Because the situation is even less simple than you think. You know, Joe.
Not it. Yeah, at this point, you're. I do like how you can tell the director's like, okay, something's up. I'm in trouble.
Parliament and personal observe the subject. I was told the alliance's support.
Key members of Parliament. Key. The minds behind every military, diplomatic, and covert operation in the galaxy. And you put them in a room with a psychic.
If there was some classified information that she never spoke of it. I don't know what it is.
Nor do I. And judging by her deteriorating mental state, I'd say we're both better off. Secrets are not my concern.
That part does kind of bug me. It's like, okay, if she's deteriorating and you think you're both better off, then what's it matter if you go after her or not?
That they're buried beneath layers of such.
In case she remembers them and tells somebody before she goes crazy and lets everyone know.
When men fail, there's entirely because you have.
Well, unfortunately, I forgot to bring it.
Why would you say that?
That is also very true. I am as most people know, I'm a history nerd. If people, especially Japanese culture, but not only them, I mean, even like ancient Romans, if you screwed up hugely, you were expected to kill yourself. So you would throw yourself on your own sword or have your assistants do it for you. And this is like, dude, fall to the side. I know he's paralyzed, but it's like, fall to the side. And nope. Ow.
This is a good path.
That poor woman.
There's no thing. The mass death. Final laps. For making the world.
Bless you.
That's our part,
yeah.
of course.
Now, it doesn't really give you a good idea of where the sword went in, but I do know that a lot of people have been fully impaled by swords and lived. So I don't know where the sword hit him to actually kill him, but that's another thing that always kind of bugged me because, like I said, history nerd. I've read so many reports of soldiers who've been completely impaled.
Probably still alive and just slowly bleeding out right now.
Yeah, just unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, granted, I've also read stories about that, and Final Fantasy VII Aerith is a great example too. Aerith, whatever. And just take a moment to enjoy the music because this is just pure amazing, just beautiful for the shot and the music. Yep. What do you think about the Firefly ship design?
My husband loves it. He has it in a keychain. He's got 2 keychains of it.
My only issue with it is that it's supposed to be a transport, and the actual cargo bay is a little bit smaller than what I'd like, but I do love the ship design more or less. So.
Looks like a kid just checked in.
Alan Tudyk.
Alan Tudyk, who, yeah. I just love how Alan Tudyk appeared in this movie and then proceeded to appear in every show ever almost.
I mean, to be fair, Alan Tudyk was in a lot of things before he was in Serenity as well.
Oh, I know he was. I'm not saying he wasn't, but I just find it amazing that he was in because he was. I mean, like you said, he was in a lot of things before this, but he just exploded after this. And Adam Baldwin.
He was in A Knight's Tale. He was Steve the Pirate in Dodgeball.
Yep.
Like, he was known for
I loved him in The Knight's Tale.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved him in A Knight's Tale. So, Grant, I love him in every role he plays, except for the iRobot one, just because, like, he does best when he's allowed to give wit, and when he was doing iRobot, he wasn't really allowed to do that, but that's just...
David Krumholtz.
I mean, he's playing robots, so you can't really do that, but...
Yeah.
And Jewel State, I know when Jewel State was applying for the role, she had to put on 20 pounds because the Joss Whedon wanted a woman who looked like she would actually eat a cheeseburger. He didn't want like a model.
Yeah.
But when they were making this, she didn't have to put the weight back on because it's like we're not hiring anybody else. So
yeah.
Yeah. I've never had an issue where I couldn't tell if someone was afraid or angry based on their facial expression. So
I think he just, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Granted. But this is a conversation you think they would have had before, but
they've probably had it multiple
granted, this
times.
entire scene. Yeah. Granted, this entire scene is just basically going through the ship model. It's just going from one end of the ship to the other. That's all. That's pretty much the entire point of this scene.
She's a 17-year-old girl, mentally traumatized. She's a reader. Sees into the truth of things. Might see trouble before it's over, which is used to me.
Which is amused to me.
What's up, use? Honestly, Doctor, it looks more than the precious time anyway.
Yeah.
Do you understand that I've gone through to keep Ritter away from the Alliance? I do.
Oh.
The fact we here have been courteous enough to keep to our own selves.
Are you threatening to... I look out for me and mine.
That don't include you unless I contradict us.
Granted, this bit of the conversation is like they've already talked about this. In the very first episode, they have a conversation that is almost exactly like this.
Right.
It's almost beat for beat what they're talking about now. So, I mean, granted, like I said, they have to make it available for the anybody who hasn't watched the show to be able to.
Well, I mean, by the time this movie came out, it probably would have been hard to see this. If you hadn't seen the show air, you didn't really have any way of catching up on it. I guess buy it on DVD because that's how this whole thing happened. Is that it got a cult following rather quickly.
Yeah, because the TV show wasn't very popular. I mean, because granted, Fox had it at a very bad time, but just wasn't popular at all. But then when the DVDs came out on sale, it was just kaboom.
Fox didn't.
And I want that.
Fox messed up airing the TV shows so bad. They aired it out of order. They didn't advertise it. They put it in a bad time slot. No wonder.
It was. Yeah. I mean, Fox is notoriously bad for that anyway.
Yeah.
But I mean, gosh, there's a Firefly gag of them. Good shot. Just him holding the gun like that. Good shot. But there was a Family Guy gag of them like, it's like, they have other shows to put on, and just going through.
Fox had canceled prematurely, or
yeah. And it's just they just go through. It's like, okay, they have show boom boom boom, show after show after show, and it's like several dozen shows, if not more. Just they would show a show and then cancel it.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
Fox was doing that.
I mean, even shows that were
one of themselves too, because I think they were canceled like twice by that point and then brought back.
Yeah. But I mean, even shows that did well, they would cancel. Like Titus, the TV show, that was hugely popular. They canceled it. So, yeah, I do love that. It's okay to leave them to die.
Dash, be quiet.
You should mention that in the TV show, their mule was an ATV, but apparently they upgraded. I do love the chemistry between Jewel and Sean.
Yeah.
Granted, those two were always my favorite parts of the show anyway, so.
Security payroll. Clients still have the manpower to enforce, so they got a plan. They are up to private.
As for this part, very true. This is exactly what happened to the Roman Empire. The Roman Empire didn't have the proper manpower to police everything. So what they did is they would go out to native groups and have them to police it. So, and yeah, crazy.
Oh, commercial.
Oh, you got commercial?
Yeah.
I didn't get a commercial. Oh, man.
Any crazy moves.
I suppose it was too good to be true. So. Yeah. I'm at a 17-12. So. All
right, I'll let you know when I get back where I'm at.
Yeah. I'm wondering why you're getting the commercials and I'm not.
I have no idea.
Granted, that just makes me dread that I'm gonna get some later. So. Is that Jake from State Farm commercial or?
He had to State Farm commercial.
Does he have a commercial?
No, he's not getting commercials. So where are you at?
17-12.
All right, give me a couple seconds.
Yep.
Okay, we're there.
All right, and again, sorry about this. We hate it when commercials come, but again, 3, 2, 1, play. That would hurt like hell, by the way.
Yeah, it would.
To have your head really rammed down into literal concrete, that would hurt like hell.
The guests we need to be deeper. What we're after is not doors. So.
Yep.
Locked up.
No, really? Who would have thought?
I know.
Who would have thought that the safe was locked up? I mean, I get it. Something that always bugged me is the poor guy. He's laying there with a concussion, and there are people kneeling down by him. Why does no one go crawl forward to help the poor guy out? He just had his head slammed into
concrete. Somebody busted in like that.
Yeah. I mean, granted, I understand because there are people with guns. I certainly understand why no one does. So it just kind of, I almost kind of feel like someone would be like, at least right there to be like, "Are you okay, man?"
I like her face.
I love Summer Glou's right there. Yeah. Yep. Just that look, she's awesome. Yep. 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 Good boy. Yeah, just when she pats him with the gun barrel, it's like, yeah, good boy.
At last, you can retire. Give up this act of crime.
Yeah. That's something another thing that kind of got me. It's like, I don't think it'd be that simple to open up the real safe.
Well, how many people would actually know that? If you don't think to look up, you would take the money in the safe and call it a day.
Yeah. That's a good password.
It's a good password.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, hands up, buddy. And apparently you had no idea that he was right behind you, miss. Yeah.
Reavers.
Yep. I remember when the show. I love the show, watching it. But it reminds me, I was once watching with my friend Katie. When they showed the episode Bushwhacked, which is basically a Reaver episode. Oh man, she had nightmares after that episode. Yeah.
Yeah, see, anyone else here, you can come down here and you see, as long as you got air, you open up, you understand? Get them inside the vault! Only take the wheel, anybody see it?
Yep. What I did like is that you see Mal literally, I would say help, but he almost throws River into that mule. And that poor. Also, should mention, according to the commentary, the original design for the mule had 5 seats. So yeah, they had to take one out
to make it look like they didn't have enough. Well, it's not like they didn't have enough room. It looked like they were
to make
with them with all the money they just stole. Is kind of what I thought.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I mean, they got big bags there, so. Oh man.
Granted, they could have tossed the money and taken him, but they are also pirates and smugglers.
Oh, they get to that point later. Yeah, they get into that point later. So. Yeah. Apparently, the mule is also bulletproof. So. Because you see, they are being shot at. Whoa, that was cool. I don't know exactly if grenades would actually be useful, because with how fast you're going, it may just explode behind them. Yeah. Yeah. I just love how everybody gets the moment of, oh, shit. Yeah.
Well, Reavers are pretty nasty.
Reinforcements are on the way.
They're cannibals. They're like zombies, right? Like.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, Gina Torres, Zoe, says it best in the first episode. If they catch us, they'll rape you to death, eat your flesh, and then sew your skin, your clothing. And if you're lucky, they'll do it in that order. So yeah, they're a lot more scary than zombies. It's because zombies are kind of like mindless Walking Dead. These things actually know how to pilot ships. These things still have mental capacity in some way.
Right.
Oh, man. Right. Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh,
by the way, you should
better off breaking it and pushing it.
Yeah.
You just
leave it in your leg because it's better to leave it in your leg because it's applying pressure to the wound, so you won't just start bleeding out. Oh yeah, and getting a rock into the engine will screw up your engine. I mean, there's a reason that in the United States military, every airfield and aircraft carrier, they always have a FOD walk, which is them just walking across the flight deck and anything, looking for anything that could fly up into an engine and screw up a plane. Granted, I don't think the Reaver ship would be able to recover after having a stone the size of my fist fly into their engine, but still, it's good for drama. And this is just awesome. Pick up the ship, pick up the guys, and then fly away. Yeah. And Mal almost got impaled there. Also, never activate fire extinguisher systems while you're inside the room because that's all CO2. You wouldn't be able to.
Yeah. Oh, she's swallowed a bug.
Is he okay?
Is he okay? And one Reaver was apparently in that sliver and managed to survive for like 5 seconds anyway. Oh man. Hello?
No.
The comedic timing is perfect for him.
That's a negative. We got away. Of course, for Bobo. First thing.
Granted, Alan Tudyk is, if he were to become a stand-up comedian, I would love it. He really could.
Simple job. She'll be fine.
To be fair, how are you ever supposed to account for Reavers? If they hadn't showed up, she would have been fine.
Yeah.
Never. For her off your boat. Just assume her share of the value. No, shiny.
We'll give you one more time on this time. You can pick up your rings and be on your air. That's just my group.
You never lie down.
Stop.
You never lie down.
And this is just spooky. Brad, that also just makes me wonder, do Reavers never sleep?
I don't think they do.
Apparently not. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't, because they're already stir crazy, so sleep wouldn't exactly affect them in any way. Yeah. And remember how I said they were getting to, dropping money? Here they cover it. Yeah. I do also like that Kaylee has like lights and stuff around hers, and everybody else is just plain.
No, that's for sure.
You won't run with fine. I should have done the Google. For you? Jane? I should have. Jane.
Gonna toss the pen.
I do kind of like that moment of, well, maybe Jane, but.
Fall off my ship. I got crew.
Yep.
Sometimes. We don't fancy me, but we start the job.
Mind you, I wouldn't want to get on the bad side of a mob boss, but I think they would understand. It's like, by the way, Reavers attacked, so we really didn't get the job done.
No, that's the thing with mobsters. They don't care what your excuse is. If you don't come back with the payload, you still owe them.
Mm-hmm.
In a time of war.
Yeah, which is why I never ever go to a loan shark or anybody.
Exactly.
Yep.
That was close.
Oh, another commercial.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know how he doesn't have commercials.
It's been 10 minutes and you got another one?
Yeah.
Oh man, it's literally 10 minutes. It's literally just under 10 minutes and you have another commercial. Oh my gosh.
Do you not have any?
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I haven't had a single one yet.
Hold on, I'm messing around. I don't.
Yeah, you're fine.
Commercial, because this is what happened last time.
Why is it giving you? I don't watch much on Peacock. Do you watch stuff on Peacock a lot?
No.
Maybe that.
We have like 3 more commercials.
So apparently we're gonna have 3. No. We're gonna have a couple more commercials, and about halfway through the movie, they stop.
Seriously?
Yeah. I just paused to see where the commercial breaks were.
Mine doesn't have anything for a commercial break.
I don't know what's going on then. That's bizarre.
Oh dears. Oh dear.
Right,
Oh dear.
Commercial, and then we'll see where we're at.
Yeah.
Yes, I still got it. I told you quickly.
Oh yeah, we could just do that, huh?
You know where it is.
It's over there.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Hold on. We're gonna switch to DVD. So
No, go ahead and play.
Oh.
Okay.
See if we can find the DVD. We should have it on Blu-ray actually. Check the Blu-ray drawer. We found it on Blu-ray.
Great. I have the special edition the collector edition DVD over there. I don't have the Blu-ray though. When this was coming out, I didn't have a Blu-ray player, so I didn't buy anything on Blu-ray.
Oh, I mean, we have this on DVD and Blu-ray because we didn't have. I mean, Blu-ray didn't exist when this first came out.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I think it existed. It just was like it was brand new. It
No,
was like
this
right
movie
there.
came out in like 2003, dude. Maybe 2006. I was still in high school. Blu-ray didn't come out until at least a year or two later.
Yeah, like I said, it's gonna be close. I'll let you guys get caught up. I'm at 27:38, so
2005 is when the movie came out.
yeah, and Blu-ray pretty much like 2006 or 7.
Yeah.
So.
Blu-ray came out with the Xbox 360. No. Yeah.
Wasn't it the PlayStation?
Because it was the PlayStation 4.
PlayStation 3.
3?
PS3 had Blu-ray.
I'm pretty sure it came out with the PlayStation, then moved to Xbox. I'm not certain.
That's what I mean. The Xbox had HD, and the PlayStation had Blu-ray.
Yeah.
Came out.
Yeah, that sounds more like it.
Because we hadn't decided which technology we were going to go with at the time when the two games came out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's also like, which technology was better, and
exactly.
Honestly, I don't see the difference between the two.
My family owned.
So 2006 when the Blu-ray disc came out.
Okay.
PlayStation 3.
PlayStation 3. I thought it was later than that. Yeah, so this movie came out just before.
Yeah, just before. So, well, I mean, like I said, I knew it was like right. It was super close to when Blu-ray was coming out. Yeah. So,
all right. So what? Oh.
I'm at 27:38.
All right, give me a second.
Time.
Yeah, I forgot to scene cut.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. At least now we won't have to worry about more commercials.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Anyway.
Did you say 20?
27.
27:38. Yeah, 2738.
Too far.
I'm just looking. Rotten Tomato, 82%. Audience score, 91%. That seems about right.
Oh
yeah, that's something you. Good. What was that?
I can't remember
how to
look. Xbox controller as a remote.
No, because you had to look.
Back to the beginning of the movie twice.
Okay. No, because I see you have a look of like fuck everyone, and then I see you hand the controller over. So
I was off by a minute, and I was trying to rewind it back to 27:28, and went to the beginning of.
Yeah. And then it went all the way back.
Where is it? 27:38 or
27:38? Yeah. If you get to 27:38, just hit play for 10 seconds, then we'll go.
No, we're at 27:38. We're good.
All right, we good? Okay. Now, fingers crossed, no more commercials.
I'm not going to have
because I'm still on Peacock. So, yeah, you won't have them. I'm still on Peacock, but like I said, I do have the DVD player. So if it does happen, I'll just put it in. So, but hopefully we won't. So again, hopefully for the last time today. 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah. And Jane just going through like, oh yeah, I'll kill this person, I'll kill this person. Yeah. Now, according to what I've heard in the commentary, it was supposed to be both of them kind of cleaning up trash, but then Jewel was like, she found this part. It's like, you want me to throw this away? This is awesome. So they're like, oh, actually, okay, that will actually work better.
The edge of space.
Yeah. Also, that was not scripted. Him dropping that, it was just one of those things. It happened, and they rolled with it. Thank God they had both cameras rolling.
Yeah.
I'll grab us all off one by one.
And just, I love how River is up there. I mean, granted, she does that a lot in the show, but it's just like she's always spying on every conversation you say. Even if she wasn't a mind reader, she would be doing that. And this part here, where she bends down and sniffs the bed. Yeah.
It's like a movie.
That's where we get our introduction to Inara.
The captain drove her off. Which team?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a comic series that kind of explored a little bit about that. And yeah, I don't remember exactly what, because I didn't finish it all. I only read one issue, so I don't remember exactly what happened. But if I remember correctly, it wasn't him really driving her off. It was just him not. Oh, also Jane's hat, the same hat from the Message episode where a family member made him that hat, which he kept.
I think it was his mom made it.
Was it his mom? I couldn't remember if it was his mom or his grandma. But yeah, a family member made it, and he just kept, and Adam kept it. So, yep.
It's still a popular hat to see sold at conventions and stuff.
Oh yeah, you see him all over the place. You see him everywhere. Yep.
Here it isn't safe.
It isn't safe for them.
And this part.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like, you could have said that a little bit sooner.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I like the legs there. It just kind of looked like that lamp from A Christmas Story.
Yeah. Oh, from the Christmas Story.
Oh, you can see her dancing legs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot this movie did take place in 2005. I was going to say something about Kaylee's outfit. I'm like, no, she's dressed like it's 2005 with the bell bottoms.
Yeah, yeah. And this is very. I love his reaction. I can't know that. and Adam. Oh man.
He's got
Yep. Oh dear.
Domestic troubles. Domestic troubles.
And this reminds me of a memory I have in high school. When I had a high school job, I worked with two twins, and mind you, I had just watched this movie in theaters, and when this happened, so this is why I said it. But I pretty much did exactly what Mal did, because they would always try to confuse me as to which was which, because I could always tell them apart. Don't ask me how. But their names were Sally and Sarah, and I remember one day, like I said, it was right after I watched this movie, they asked, "How do you always know us apart?" And I said exactly what Mal said. Sally is prettier, and Sarah slapped me hard. And to be fair, I deserved it, but man. Yeah, I will never forget that. Like I said, I wasn't being like clever or anything. I had literally just watched this movie, and that's why I said it. But oh man, she hit me hard. Oh man, I miss those two. I haven't seen them in a long time. But anyway, that's just me rambling. And here, the Fruity Odie bar commercial, which is just completely ludicrous. Which, from what I understand, is very much Chinese commercial, because it is not Chinese. They just have these completely wacko commercials. Yeah. Now, like I said, I don't know if they did stunt doubles, but I do know that Jewel State did a lot of this herself. Which, I mean, you can tell because they do a really good job of showing her face. So you could, yeah. And she's just up there. That's actually Jewel doing that. Like I said, I don't know if they had stunt doubles. I would assume they did, but Jewel is doing most of this herself. Why am I getting? I was calling her Jewel. I'm sorry, I screwed that one up. Ouch. Yeah. Oh man. And apparently Summer was hesitant to actually hurt Adam, so so they had a little bit of like problem shooting that scene because she was afraid to actually hurt him in any way. Uh, 5 minutes earlier, there would have been expedience there.
Yeah, buddy. Where the heck have you been?
Yeah, no doubt. Especially with considering, she's not, she's not exactly sane.
Yeah, why did you leave her?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But this is something that's like, Mal, she's not on your. You just had the conversation of like, okay, she's not on your crew anymore. Why are you picking her up? I mean, don't get me wrong, I get it. The emotional connection and everything, but blah blah blah. It's just one of those things where it's like, if you were really all for that, why would you? Also, I'll point out, it says captain there. In the actual show, he was just a sergeant. The reason they changed it to captain is just, make it easier for anybody who hasn't seen the show. Yeah. And they don't have a brig, so they just kind of lock her in a spot.
The pantry, it looks like.
Yeah. Well, it's just a hallway, if I remember correctly, but yeah. Yeah, although I do love that. Let's start with the part where Jane gets knocked out by a 90-pound girl.
How exactly does that work? Safe word?
Yep.
The people who helped me break
Go on.
out had intel that River and the other subjects are being embedded in behavioral conditioning. They taught me a safe word in case something happened.
I'm not sure I get it.
It's a phrase that makes it fall asleep. If I speak the words, it will say it.
And I do love Jane. It works for her.
Now I know that. In case something happened, you feel collaborative with her.
Yeah. Shows his mental capacity there.
Take one. Better on my boat. So full well she's the monkey shit, the wrong word you never said.
I brought her out here so they could get to her.
Yeah.
I don't even know what
My shit! Like through! We're going to time bomb them on us. Who are we going to find?
She wakes up.
Girl? And the weapon. I thought she was getting better. And I thought it was getting off. Do we have it?
Yeah. And there, Jane is finally saying it.
Now.
Not here anymore.
She's a killer woman. We ought to be bringing her tea and dumplings. Now, Mike's bring her back on.
I'd take some tea and dumplings. I do love dumplings.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. Now we're in situation.
Yep.
He goes away and we're going to have to work more to her. It's crossed my mind.
Yep.
Can I make a suggestion that doesn't involve violence? Or is this the wrong crowd? We're flying a lot blinder than usual.
Yeah.
We need to get our bearings. I think we need to talk to Mr. Universe.
Mr. Universe. Bernard!
Yeah. And I just love how he has a planet all to himself that's surrounded by a giant ion cloud. How anybody would get a single past that ion cloud is beyond me, but hey.
Oh, Bernard.
Yeah. Oh, it's pretty. He's awesome in every role he's in, period.
Oh, except for when he kills Lucy on ER.
Hmm? Good point. Good point.
Then he's just kind of a dick.
Haven't seen ER in oh gosh.
No, sir. And no law enforcement either. I have to go. You can do that. Can't stop this thing around. Everything goes on.
Like I said, I just love how he just has it implanted to himself, apparently unlimited resources, and yeah.
So somebody else has to protect this.
So you suddenly makes up on me. Just gonna embarrass yourself. I have it.
Yeah, and
it was a very
yeah.
And she falls asleep. She wouldn't be sleeping. Can you go back, see if anybody spoke with her before she acted up? Any kind of contact with her?
Yeah. Wouldn't they do that first? You think
Yeah.
that'd be like the first thing they looked at?
Go back further. No.
I do love this.
Please.
Just that, no. Please.
Wow. You're very smart. Someone is talking to her. The Odie bar?
The Odie bar? I'm a little bit surprised that Mal would be able to figure that out just by looking at it, but hey.
Alliance, it's high military. They have gone to enormous trouble to find a little friend. And found her they have. You don't know what it is you're carrying.
Yeah.
It's not her blood. You can wipe it off a little bit better than that. There you go.
Yeah, there. Yeah. Granted, it's an issue of because they don't want him to just be able to wipe it all off because there's supposed to be an actual scar there, but.
I don't know what I'm saying. I never know what I'm saying.
Yeah, here she's sane enough to know that she's insane.
Yep.
Yep. How would you know that? Were you watching this conversation?
Yeah, obviously he was.
Yeah. Yeah. And this part here. And just, yeah, we'd mentioned Summer Glau's looks. Yeah.
She's got great face look.
She can communicate just by the, yeah.
Memory, it isn't mine, and I should not be carrying it. It isn't mine. Don't make me sleep again. Oh, it's a brain
Don't say that.
I understand the cut for that, but I personally wouldn't have done that because you don't need to see her like holding a gun to her head just for the symbolism. I love the music. And apparently the operative is very, very intelligent to know exactly where to go. David. This part always got me because they show him like flying down through a tunnel, so it's almost like this is like an underground like colony.
Yeah.
Yet later on we see it in the sunlight, so it's always like, okay, well, what was the tunnel they flew through? Yeah, here it's like, what was that a tunnel? What's going on there?
Yeah, I don't know. That was weird.
So, I mean, you could make the argument that they were like flying by like a building or like a crane or something that had that on it, but still. And Jane playing guitar, which I don't know if Adam actually knows how to play guitar or not, or if he was just strumming away, but. Yeah. Yeah. I'll go into apparently the backstory about Shepard Book is apparently he was a captain in the Alliance military. This is why he knows so much.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like I said, they have a bunch of comic books about this stuff now.
Yeah.
So I haven't read them all, but from what I understand, he was. I shouldn't say he. I think he was a captain, but I'm not actually positive of the rank. But he was in the Alliance military, and that's how he knows so much. Because I mean, even the show, he knows everything about the Alliance.
Right.
Right. So. Yeah.
When I talk about belief, why do you always assume I'm talking about God?
It's like, well, what were you talking about then?
Sideways. That's how they think, how they move, how they think. Side of us, not you way. So a man, they're like this and believes hard, but men, they're like guilt and past. Interesting, how you seem to know about that one. That's for sure. No, that's for sure.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
No, don't.
River? River, you look tired. I think everybody's a little tired right now. Why don't we all lie down?
Yeah. And again, I really wish I had a school where I could just lay down and take a nap. Granted, all I did in high school was sleep, so it really wouldn't have been much of a chance to fulfill.
I haven't had nap time since kindergarten.
Yep. Me neither. Yeah, he just apparently did. What I do like is I know how you like seeing shirtless men, but if you look, he's got a bunch of scars. They put a bunch of like fake scars on him because he was supposed to be a soldier, so he's seen his share of action. Yep. I understand that they know each other and they apparently know each other very well, but put a shirt on, dude.
So what was the
I love everybody is watching it. And Jane pops in like, wait, what am I missing anything?
Yep.
I'm hoping not, but to be close at all, the crew could take it easier for a while, and there'd be payment.
probably
And there is so much sexual tension between these two, it's not even funny. Every time they are on screen together.
Kaylee in this news?
Yeah, you would. Apparently they have popcorn too.
That's in your stuff in the trunk. I never get a chance to drop.
Oh, I didn't mean to leave stuff.
I didn't look through it.
Yeah.
Just
Like I said, every scene between them, not just in the show, but not just in the movie, but in the show as well, it's just you can cut the sexual tension with a knife, and it's awesome. Granted, that's part of why the show is so awesome.
it's crap.
She didn't make fun of me once.
Nice to see her again.
Yeah.
Oh, trap?
Trap.
We going in?
Oh,
Everybody knows it's a trap.
yeah, but remember the part where it's a trap?
Remember the part where it's a trap?
It's just a rule. Maybe we got a shot at seeing these two girls. You go in.
But how can you be sure, man? I don't just want to see you. Sometimes people have feelings. People.
Great too.
Y'all watching that TV?
Of course they were. Why else? Why else would
Did you see us
be
fight?
up there?
No. Trap.
Yeah. I almost kind of wish they had actually fought them.
Lance is about laying low. Find us a home, I'll take shuttle with you. Zoe should be yours.
Remember, Minneapolis Street. You'll hear from me through the hour. Take the ship. Come and you rescue me.
What?
This is my ship.
Yeah, I do love that. I love
Come and rescue
You come and rescue me.
Yeah. Buddha.
For some reason, I thought she had short hair. Does she have short hair in the last couple episodes of the show?
No, she has it up in a bun right now. But she had long hair throughout the entire show. I don't think she cut it ever. I mean, it's always been about like down to her like a little past her shoulders. Yeah. I do know a lot of times she has her hair in like elegant like buns and stuff like that.
No, I must be thinking of her in a different role.
I do love it.
TV show or movie.
Yeah.
I think I'm thinking of her.
Because like she's one of those people who,
She had short hair at the beginning of Deadpool, I think.
mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, and here, apparently she just has. Let's put it this way: she's resourceful.
Yes.
Peace.
Yeah.
I think you're beginning to understand how dangerous brutality is.
What I love about the operative is he actually opens us up like, you know what? If you just give us the girl, we're done. That's it.
That girl will rain destruction down on front of she's the way I remember. Albatross was a ship's good luck until Sunday. Yes.
Yes. A poem. Try not to faint.
I know how you must feel about this. I really don't. I have to hope you understand. I don't need to reach you. I just want to go away. Once you let me take it down, that's all. No, you're working this deal all crap. You gotta open things. That is the truth.
And then here he's like, I'm smarter than you. Shut up.
Yeah.
I love how it's yeah.
I already know you will not see reason. The Lions wanted to show me a reason they shouldn't have sent an assassin.
Yeah. Although if he knew he wouldn't show you reason, why even try to work a deal with him out anyway?
Serenity is supposed to be from the moment you get that gun. I can speak a word and find the missile to that exact location inside of 3 minutes. You do that. You best make peace with your fucking lord.
Yep. But apparently Mal's still
The rest of them will track it. You want to find someone? Use your eyes. How long do you think you could make money from us? I never credited the Alliance with an overabundance of brains and the best they got. Reynolds, I should come to you so that you don't waste your time. You can't make me angry.
Please spend an hour with him.
I love an hour there. He's just been an hour with him.
Good.
That was a Han Solo move.
Yeah, very much. Though hitting a woman, not.
Yeah, you should have gone for the head, Mal. Come on.
Yeah. I mean, granted, I'm not sure if you've ever fired a gun, but when you do, you're supposed to aim at body mass. So just because the body is a much bigger target than the head.
I mean, yeah, but
Yeah. But still, you'd think it's like, but it's like, Mal, you know this guy's an assassin. Don't give him the option. Or at least aim for the neck, because he's got an exposed neck. Oh, that would hurt. This is a very like wrestling move. Rip the curtain up just to punch him.
man, Inara just can't really hold her own in a fist fight, can she? No, she's
unfortunately,
not.
No.
Literally a lover.
She's a badass if she has her weapon, but unfortunately, she's not much for fist fighting. I mean, granted, that is a professional assassin, so maybe that has something to do with it, but still.
He isn't the lucky hero. The Alliance isn't some evil empire. This is not the Grand Line.
Yeah. Like I said, Inara, very resourceful.
And that's not insane.
Just a flash mob. Go! Go!
There was a whole scene of like them actually like having a shuttle chase, but they cut out because of flying. Cry baby.
Okay, forget it. There must be another way to track this shit. Get a read on the knapsack. The registered transport. You must be able to locate. Yes, if you found a knapsack trajectory.
But this is something. You're with the Alliance. You think they'd have be able to track them all down?
Why? Because this got beat up now.
That ain't so hard.
Who said that?
Because he's a believer. He's intelligent, methodical, and devout in his belief that killing River is the right thing to do.
So, hey, did he say anything about Miranda?
Don't know who or what. That's all there was, man.
Conjure might be the reason we're after her.
I think maybe it poses some kind of threat to the alliance.
Do we care? Are we caring? Dumbass boss. The only people she's a threat to is us on this boat. Look, we get back to Haven, we are all at high end of the shepherd's skirts. That's a man's scheme. You want to run this ship? Yes. Well,
yes. You can't.
You can't. Yes, I've got a job.
Yeah. Well, that's a line of like.
It wasn't great the way you looked, River, but you ain't my sister. She ain't your crew.
Noble as a grape. That's the line that's always.
So where's it written? We're gonna lay down our lives for her, which is what you steered us toward. I didn't start this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. The line starts the war. That's right. And we volunteer.
Yes. And you.
Hey, I'm talking to you. How many men in your platoon came out of there alive?
And notice it's Zoe, the one who says you walk away. Basically, what she's saying is, if you don't end this, you're not walking away.
Yep.
So. You think I don't know?
You came to the training because people are fighting.
I'm looking for you.
I just don't know what you want to do anymore. See too many versions of you to be sure.
Yeah.
Start fighting the war. I guarantee you'll see something.
And here's a situation where it's just like, you need to let cooler heads prevail. So, because everybody here is hot-headed right now, it's like everybody needs to calm.
Nobody sees you.
Nobody besides
Nobody besides Jane is saying that.
I got no answers for you. No. I got no letter. Who goes more than I get worse. That's my head. Maybe that ain't a man. They have to follow. So you want to tear me down. Do what I'm
trying to tear you down.
Fuck things up.
Yeah, again.
Scream me about it.
Apparently Mal is just, like super, super, super lonely, I guess. Because Madonna never is like playing him for a fiddle.
Yeah.
Never in the show. Please always see River speak. I'm just thinking, do we ever see her actually wearing boots or shoes? I can think of a couple scenes where she is, but more often than not, she's barefoot.
I mean, she had shoes on in the big fight scene at the cantina.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But I mean, I can think of a couple times in the show too where she's actually, but it's like
no,
more often than not, right? She's barefoot.
But she does sometimes.
Yeah. Now she has a plan. Are your dogs going insane there? Yep. It sounded like they were playing it, like doing like tug of war or something. They are. Yeah.
Why would you open it, Jane?
Yeah. Well, I've always felt like this was him like taking matters into his own hands, and he's just gonna be like, "I killed her, by the way." Yeah. And by the way, she's smarter than you.
She's out. Jane's down.
The other way. Mind you, do not engage.
Where's her brother? Oh, he's right there.
Yep. Right there, yeah, right there. Gosh, that would scare everybody. And this part.
Oh, so that you can't make her sleep.
Oh, dears. You know shit's gone wrong when she beats the shit out of her own brother.
So she just snuck in.
Oh dear. And crawling through the vents. I know I've gone on this before. Don't do it. It's just vents are not the secret escape hatch or the secret passageways. They're how you ventilate the building or the ship or the facility or whatever you're in.
They're usually super dusty.
If you have allergies, you will die because it's going to be very dusty.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's one of those things that always bugs me. The vents are not you can't. There's no comfortable crawling through vents. No, vents are very, very narrow because they're meant just to ventilate they're just meant for air. Yep.
What's Matt? He says you're a danger to us. Not worth helping.
No, I know according to the commentary, the plan was she would just hold the gun up for the entire scene. But apparently her arm got really tired, so for a couple of scenes they had to give her a stand to hold the gun up. Which, to be fair, hold your arm out.
No,
like that
I know
for
that would be very uncomfortable. It's a lot of work on your shoulders.
Yeah.
Great.
This wasn't me trying to kill everybody. This was me trying to show you what's up.
Because there isn't one. It's Black Rock. Uninhabitable. Terraforming didn't hold or some such. You settlers died.
Was it right before the war?
I had to show.
They're not doing
In this part.
Yeah.
He just got hit in the throat.
But there's something about it on the cortex. History, astronomy, it's not in it.
Half of writing history is hiding the truth. Something on that rock the lines doesn't want to know.
That's right at the edge of the building.
That's very true when it comes to Roman history.
Well, no. I mean, show them the bad.
Yeah, and
This is us at Haven, and here's Miranda. All along here, that empty space in between. Tree was here.
They just float out there, sending out raiding parties. It's never been interesting.
yeah, and everybody has that reaction when they mention readers. I love it.
You're just about.
Uh-oh.
Was it?
Yeah. And we see the kid that Kaylee was fond of. Oh man.
You also saw him breathe.
I'm a little bit surprised. Yeah. Oh,
you couldn't get him to hold his breath.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, he is a kid, but still. Apply pressure to the wound. Apply pressure to the wound.
None should hit us. Should hit me.
Apparently, in the comics, Book does punch Shepard a couple times, or yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. But again, apply pressure to the wound.
Many more sermons for you, sir. Just a move.
You're going to be around, boy. Not one of your crew.
Yes, you
are. We should clarify. Whenever Mal is talking about crew, he's talking about family.
No, you think?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we know this because we've been the show. We've seen the show. I'm just to anybody who hasn't. Granted, again, I'm pretty sure people can put two and two together, but still. And this is, we see a continuity error. Book just grabbed him with a very bloody hand. And he had no blood on his cheek there. Yeah, right here you can see there's no blood. Even though he was just grabbed.
How come they
yeah.
They know he was coming. How come there was someone?
We didn't know we were coming here. Get on the cortex. Wave, Leach, and the Sanchez brothers, anyone who's ever sheltered us after a heist, tell them to get out.
Yeah.
Get out now!
Nope.
Yep. Yep. Although that's something that how would the Alliance knew who sheltered them after heist?
We should have taken my offer.
And here we can see that there's actually blood on his cheek now. So, like I said, continuity error.
If I have to. Why? Do you even know why they sent you? It's not my place to ask. I believe in something greater than myself. I believe in a better world. A world without sin. A better world. So me and mine gotta lay down and die so you can live in your better world. I'm not going to live there. There's no place for me there, any more than there is for you. Malcolm, I'm a monster. What I do is evil. I have no illusions about it, but it must be done.
What about the people he worked for, kidnapping psychic children and tormenting them?
People will die.
Yeah.
Of course you can. You're not a Reaver, Mal. You're a man.
And it's like.
And these bodies, you inside my room, together, 5 or 6 of them, one laid out on the nose bar shit. Are you insane?
I don't understand. Where do you need the bodies?
Watch the market react. Just enough to leave a trail and make it like the flying with fucking team, not enough to fries.
Yeah.
Okay, you got a day's work to do and 2 hours to do it.
Yep.
Dane, you and Mark, hoist up the cannon mount. Those right on top. Piece of 2 of the other ship is sticking up. Any place you can tear a hole without any reach, do that too. Paint. We're gonna need red paint.
Sir,
Yep.
do you really mean to turn our home into an abomination so that we can look suicidal attempt at passing through Reaver space?
Yes.
I mean to live.
Yep.
I mean for us to live. The Alliance will have that.
Well, I mean, in this situation, it's like you're in a no-switch situation. The Alliance is going to continuously go after you, and there's nowhere you can go. So
yeah,
this is how it is. Anybody that doesn't want to fly with me anymore, this is your with Harper. There's a lot of finding ways to die. I ain't waiting for the Alliance to choose mine.
now this,
I mean,
I guess that's I was going to say that it's a really good shot for a pistol, but it's only about 100, maybe 200 yards. That's not most people who are handy with guns can do that. I knew it was not an easy shot, but. And the fire I don't know the physics of skeletons, but I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be able to stand up to fire like that.
just talk a little close.
Yep. And here we just have a scene of him just basically just going fuck. That's the only way to describe it. I mean, heck, you can almost see he's almost ready to cry there. Even almost crying,
all his friends are dead.
Yep. And yeah. Apparently, they're getting radio transmissions from the ship, from the Reaver ships, which I think they would have turned off a while ago. Talk about spooky. Yeah, again, I think they would have turned that off a while ago. Spotlight looking directly into the ship is just spooky as all hell. Doesn't really make sense, but for just because it's spooky. And for this entire scene is just. All right. Step 1: survive suicide mission complete. So why weren't the Reapers on the planet? That's something, but.
Fine.
I hate to be the guy relaying this information to you.
Oceans, land masses, no tectonic instability or radiation.
You have enough power either. Nothing at all? Wait. Something. Might be a demon, but it's awful weak. Find it.
Yeah. I do love how they go out in with suits on. They don't just do like the Hollywood convention of going out just completely, barefaced and everything. They actually have suits just in case there's something going on.
Something should be helping right. See, no one saw it.
We flew over at least a dozen cities just as big. Why didn't we ever hear about this?
Beacons up ahead.
And apparently, they had time to stop and just completely get out of the suits. Because you'd almost think they'd continue wearing.
Well, I'm sure the suits are uncomfortable. I bet they were still close to the ship, so.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yep. Although it does kind of get me as why is everybody going along? Why aren't someone staying in the ship?
No entry wounds. Fractures.
Yeah.
Got another one. It's just sitting here. It's crashed.
Campus that they were building on, which really cool. This part here, how did that body get set up in that position perfectly?
How come these ones are preserved? The place must have gone hermetically without them. Sealed them.
Yeah.
What are they doing? What's everybody doing?
There's no unusual discoloration. Nobody's doubled over or showing signs of pain. Those gases are connected, right?
They didn't fall. They just lay down. On me. You die, Watson. I can stop. They're everywhere. Every city, every house, every room, they're all inside me. I can hear them all. They're saying nothing. Get up. Please get up. Oh, show me your machine, your shirt. Please, God, make me strong.
He's starting to damage my cause.
Jay, she's right.
Everybody's dead. This whole world's dead for no reason.
Yeah. Oh man, the spin camera there just that gets you dizzy. And here we have a ship sticking out of a building, but apparently it didn't crash; it just sat there. I should have had they should have something that made it look like it actually crashed, because it just looks like they built the. It just looks like they built the building.
Yeah, you
around
would
the ship.
expected like more cracked, torn like wall around the building.
Yeah,
around the
yeah.
ship.
Mm-hmm. And we get the ship because they just say a ship, so. And nobody knows this except for River, but hey.
Just a few of the images we've recorded. You can see it isn't what we thought. There's been no war here. There's been no terraforming event. The environment is stable. It's the Pax. The G23 Paxilon hydrochloride that we added to the air process. It's supposed to calm the population.
I don't know if that's an actual thing or not, but hey.
Well, it worked.
Futuristic show, they're allowed to use technobabble.
And then they stopped everything else. They stopped going to work.
No, those people were at work.
They stopped reading.
Yeah, they did do.
Yeah, a couple were,
There's 30 million people here, and they all just let themselves die. I have to be quick. Another 1/10 of a percent of the population had the opposite reaction. The rest of the increase.
Be about 30,000, I think, or no, wait, 300 million. That'd be about 300,000 people, ish.
These 10 things.
Yep.
I want them to record this. Look, you have to know. We meant it for the best. To make people.
And there. Yeah. Yep. I think they would have turned it off a little bit sooner, but hey. Yeah, now it's just. Yeah, this words get out about this, there's going to be riots. Yeah. And apparently that was applesauce that she threw up.
All right.
This report is maybe 12 years old. Parliament buried it. The state buried it. So never dug it up and buried it. This is what they feared she knew.
And here they have this motivational speech that's just.
Yeah. Somebody has to speak for these people. Y'all got on this boat for different reasons. But y'all come to the same place. So now I'm asking more of you than I have before. Hush. Maybe y'all. Sure as I know anything, I know this. They will try again. Maybe on another world, maybe on this very ground swept clean. A year from now, 10, they'll swing back to the belief they can make people better. And I do not hope to that. So long. You misbehave.
Great line.
capabilities to tell me. Can't do something smart. Do something right.
The bottle to Simon, who
we have the equipment.
Those two have always been the two that don't like each other, but I do like that they have that bit of camaraderie.
We still got the Reavers and probably the alliance between us and them. It's two armies against our one bitty cannon.
It's a fair bet the alliance knows about this universe. I see it's coming.
No. They're not going to see this coming.
No, I remember what they do.
Bring it on. From here to the eyes and the ears, of course. That's my motto. I start having a motto.
Your motto is can't stop the signal.
Play very hard with your radar, but pretty lights a few miles after. You'll be right in my office.
You'll let us know if anyone else comes at you.
You'll be the first.
Yep. And everybody is standing out of shot.
Talk to me, my 30 coin. I got a news week here.
Ouch.
Holding every ship in the court. We'll meet them in the air. Destroy it all.
Destroy it all. Designs and there's like if like maybe they have the Millennium Falcon. I've never actually gone through and looked, but so I'm kind of doing that now. I don't think they do that.
No, yeah.
Well, it's like because like in Star Wars they have shots where you can see where you can actually see the Serenity model. Battlestar Galactica also very famously did too. So I'm wondering if they did as well. I'm assuming they probably did, but it's hard to say. Also, I'm going to point out, you see him cranking a wheel to turn it. That's actually how you turn, or at least how you used to turn big guns like that. You'd actually have to crank wheels to turn them. I think modern weapons actually are more automated. They don't have that, but still.
Emitting activity in the cloud.
Lock on 5 and my command.
You should have let me see that, Captain. We should have done this as men. Not with fire.
Why do you have all the ships there? I mean, granted, I know why they do, but it's like, thinking realistically, why would he have all the ships there? Why not, spread around the planet?
Lost his little chicken.
Incoming!
Yeah, that's possible.
Which now we see why they had the ion cloud to begin with. Again, there's no sound in space, but again, sound sells the shot, so they kind of have to. That's one thing I would kind of forget, but. Yep. I think that something that bugs me is you see Jane and Mal and everybody standing up. It's like I think they'd be strapped in already.
What does that mean?
We're almost through.
Yeah. Stop beginning gibberish and tell me. Oh, no, yes. I will say, for the longest time, I even think still now, this is probably my favorite actual space battle I've ever seen. And don't get me wrong, there are other good contenders. I mean, Star Wars has plenty of good ones too. But when I say space battle, I mean like where you actually have battleships like engage with each other. Although the escape pods are apparently really shitty because they only fit one person.
The end of this movie is so nerve-wracking.
Yeah. It's a really good movie. It's just it really gets I mean, I already know everything what happens, but you still get that adrenaline rush. EMP, but apparently the radio still works. Again, EMP, but all those things that with glowy lights on the background still working just fine too. Yeah. And poor Adam getting just tossed around like a ragdoll. And entering the tailspin, which does happen. I mean, we covered this in Top Gun when we watched Top Gun. It's very easy for a plane, especially with engines far apart like that, to fall into a tailspin. And getting out of one is also pretty simple too. So as long as you know what the hell you're doing. Yeah, 20%. So basically, we're crashing and you're praying not to die. Is what's going on. Also, going to point out, all the shots of the ship were CGI except for this one where they used the miniature. Apparently, they're sliding really fast to be able to cut off an engine like that. Ouch. All right.
No, don't say it.
Who's not dead?
Not yet.
Sorry.
No, don't say it.
Yep.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's
classic Joss Whedon.
I mean,
not everyone is surviving.
Yeah. Well, I mean, as much as I love Alan Tudyk, it is one of those things where it's like, you can't do the cinema cliche of having all the heroes survive. So yeah, and Joss Whedon being Joss Whedon. Very much like Game of Thrones.
He set that tone in the first episode of Buffy when one of the main characters' friends died. Every finale of every Joss Whedon show, people die. It's what he does.
Yep.
It's why he killed off.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's like you have a longer lifespan on Game of Thrones, pretty much, than you do with dealing with Joss Whedon.
This is a good point. We all see no. They have to get through here.
Yeah.
The bottleneck is within the mountain.
This part kind of bugs me. It's like
Let's get close.
They said talking about setting up a hold point. Why? Just literally everybody stay together. There is, or just everybody go in behind the glass doors and close them. Yeah. Now everybody knows.
Yep.
Yeah.
bonus time.
Yep. Although I don't think you need to use 2. I think you can get away with just 1 now. Okay.
Bigger boom.
No, Zoe's not thinking straight. She's suicidal.
Yeah. Well, you get a really clear shot of that curve. Yeah. Now, I do know some people got upset because, like, oh, her husband just died. They think she'd be more emotional. Remember, she also was a soldier, so...
This is her being emotional. She's taking...
Oh, she has a moment coming up.
Form of aggression, and she's about to go suicidal and fighting these Reavers. This is her character.
Yeah.
It's how she reacts to emotions.
Yep.
You're right. She's not your typical...
bingo.
Like...
Oh, I forgot the goldfish.
Oh my god, goldfish.
Oh, the chandelier. They even trashed the chandelier. Come on.
Because you see, getting stabbed in the stomach doesn't kill you right away.
Yep. He crawled over to his love bot wife thing.
Mal, you stabbed me with a sword.
Yeah.
Right, kill me. Right, kill me with a sword.
He killed me with a sword.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently he had a while to record this message.
They destroyed my equipment. They destroyed my equipment. I have it back. I'll know the coordinates. I will generate it. Hard to get to.
Hard to get.
Can't stop the beat! Giant dance off right now. You know? All right.
Yeah, why not? Going Chris Pratt on this dance off.
She picked a sweet butt in the time to go help us on us.
Jane and I take the first wave. Nobody shoots us to get past our fire. Right?
And here we got.
I just wanted to keep River safe. Spent so much time.
And yeah, these two finally getting their moment.
I wanted myself.
I love Kaylee's reaction, though.
Yeah.
It's never being with you.
With me? You mean to say this? You mean to say Rex?
Yeah. Yeah. Just okay, but suddenly no, that's out. We're going.
Oh, this. I'm gonna live.
Oh man.
I love her reaction.
Yeah. Yeah, the best reaction. Where was that door to?
No. Right, kill me. Don't kill me with a sword.
How weird is that? Killed me with a sword.
I love Inara's.
Weird
it's well, it's actually just a normal bow and arrow. They just CGI'd it to make it look like something fancy.
This is like such a cliche, like sci-fi generator obstacle course to get to where you need to go. Like, look at what is that crap?
Yeah. Well, it's like, you think they'd have a bridge or something.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
See, Zoe's getting a little suicidal.
Yeah, and now we get the moment of Zoe just, fuck this shit. I'm gonna fuck you guys up. I do love that she easily takes out two or three hand to hand, no worries.
Needs to get out.
Yeah. Yeah. Ouch!
Oh, look, Inara is pretty good with her bow and arrow spike gun thing. Torque bow. Can I call it that?
Yeah. Ow! That would hurt. Oh, man. Falling on your back on a rail like that. Oh, that would be very painful.
Shot me in the back.
Yeah.
Hey, made you angry.
You angry? Nice callback.
You have no idea how true
that is.
I know the secret. The truths that burned up Riverchan's brain. The rest of the verse is gonna not tell. Because I need to. Do you really believe that?
Like, if this dude just wanted River, why? Oh, because he doesn't want the secret to get out. It's very strange.
Yeah, it's like, well, yeah, now Mal knows, so now
because at the beginning, he's like, just give me the girl and I'll let you guys free, but they already knew enough to be dangerous then. Why do you want to kill them then?
Yeah. Well, because you could make the argument that they didn't know exactly. They had, they had enough. They had a breadcrumb trail to follow, but they didn't have.
This is just ridiculous.
Yeah. Spike balls. Yeah, Spike's attack. Of course. If her spike was not intact, I don't think she'd be conscious. I'm pretty sure she'd be out. I'm not gonna say dead, but she would not be talking.
Like, they both got amazing upper body strength. Let me tell you.
Yeah. And this part here.
I don't know the last time you tried doing monkey bars like
it almost
really hard.
Lands on his hand. Yeah. Whoa.
At least they have safety rails.
Yeah.
The Imperial Army doesn't have safety rails.
Yeah, no doubt. For some parts, there are gaps in the safety rail. And here we see why this was a bad location, because this is not a bottleneck. They are coming through grates on the back. And the door not closing all the way. Why didn't you use the other before?
We can close it from the outside.
How much ammo do we have? 3 full bags. And my swinging cot. That's all.
The lift isn't moving.
What's a swinging cot? That's something that's always got me.
My back.
Ouch!
Keep pressure here.
Look, they're putting pressure on the wound.
Yeah, about time. Like I said, this one thing always bugs me when people get shot. It's like, oh, let's pull the bullet out of the wound. It's like, no, apply pressure.
Yeah, apply pressure.
Yeah, because I mean, here's the thing: if you just got shot, it's likely sterilized because the bullet is going to be very hot, so there's not going to be any contamination on it. So just apply pressure and worry about getting the bullet out later.
Take care.
He got shot in the stomach, which, while certainly can be deadly after a while, not deadly in the forefront. It's like it's going to take a couple hours, and it's not going to be fun. Let's put it that way. It's going to be very.
She's on now.
And here, it's River's turn to be Buffy the Vampire Slayer, basically.
It's an interesting visual with her getting pulled away. She'll be fine.
And here, these two having their own punch up.
I don't know about Mal here. He's getting his ass kicked.
Yeah. Ouch. Yeah.
No, he's not really
I do love this. What's he got? Okay, he's got a weapon. What's he got? A screwdriver. Don't worry, guys. The screwdriver's got this. Unfortunately, it's not a sonic screwdriver, though. Ow. Yeah.
What the hell? I'm a fan of all seven.
A sword in him.
Oh, that would be very painful. Yeah, he's literally impaled with the sword.
That would jar. Ugh.
Oh yeah.
God, I hope so.
Yeah.
Not yet.
And
not yet.
And to hear Nathan Fillion actually pounding his head into the glass, because there's a scene in Buffy the Vampire Slayer where his character falls over and like hits his head. And he always felt bad about it because he felt it looked fake. So he was really pounding his face into the glass there.
He's done a lot of fighting a wall.
Yeah, he's not very lucky. And doing that, I think that breaks your back, not your arms.
Piece of shrapnel tore up that nerve cluster at first.
And here we find out why he was not killed when he was impaled by the sword. A piece of shrapnel tore up the nerve section.
No, the shrapnel is what didn't cause him to lose mobility, like what happened with the doctor.
Yeah. But then how is he still alive from being impaled?
I don't know. He would be bleeding a lot from being impaled.
Yeah.
Shrapnel, I mean, that sword was through him. Shrapnel is not magically.
Yeah, it was all the way through. It wasn't just it. No, it was all the way. You could, if you were to rewind, you could see it's going out his back. So.
These are just a few of the images we've recorded, and you can see.
And apparently, it was already set up to automatically broadcast to everybody.
No war. No terraforming event. The environment.
Ouch. Yeah, and the bridge, which, why was that bridge not up automatically? Yeah. You think they'd have a button for that. Punch.
She's punching zombies.
Punch, maybe. Yeah. And this here, not an actual fight. I don't think this is like actual like fighting. I think this is her just flailing the hell around. I wonder how long they spent choreographing this. His belief is shattered now. Ow. And no one goes, what the hell happened to you?
Sir, it's still there.
I mean, they kind of all look like shit.
Yeah. But no one asked Mal, like, what happened to you? Because, like, he was just going to go down and turn on the thing. How did he get into a fight? And the door automatically opened.
What is that? Is that an axe made out of someone's spine?
It looks like. Which, you know what? It fits Reaver, so I'm okay with it. Now, What I do like is if you actually look at some of these soldiers, a couple of them are carrying camera equipment.
No, it's too late.
I think they would have had standing orders to kill.
Stand down.
And yeah, you can see one of the guys putting down like a legit camera there. Oh dear. And this, I don't know where this was filmed, but this looks a lot like the Badlands. So, by the way, if you've never been to the Badlands, I really suggest you go. They are really gorgeous.
There's a lot of buffalo.
Yeah. No, and mind you, the Badlands are all throughout. I mean, like, there's Badlands in South Dakota. There's more down south that I know too. So. Yep. Yeah.
Could also be California too.
Why does Jane have a cigar?
Easy, yeah. Yeah. Oh, rebuilding montage. And I think probably a scene you're really gonna like too coming up here. Considering how much you liked Kaylee's reaction. Apparently the Alliance are helping them rebuild too, so yeah, here. They actually get it, so yeah. And if we look up to the top.
Yeah, I know, right?
Hello. She's very interested in what's going on. Oh man. Yep. I do like how they had a moment. They have a moment of his hand going immediately to his gun.
They are not gone, and they are lost. I don't put a special love for you. Ignored the letters go. Mention the Harvard. I told them the times are no longer a threat. That is done. They might listen.
Yeah.
But I think they know I'm no longer. They're mad. I think you do. But you do too much. I have to kill you myself. Well, there's nothing left to say.
Now there was a scene that was cut here that I kind of wish they had kept. That where he walks away and talks about is like, Serenity, you lost everything after that. How'd you go on? I kind of wish they kept that scene. And here, talking about Zoe, not actually talking about the ship.
That.
Yep.
You're bumpy.
Always is.
Love that part. He's eating everything with his knife.
Ready to get off this year? Ready to have civilized life?
And yep.
Good answer.
Cut the tension with a knife. That's something that's always bugging. It's like I would really love to know what did Mal take Nora on? Like, did they ride off into the sunset together? What happened?
Nothing. Just constant awkward tension between them.
Most likely, considering, but still.
You can work out.
And River is now pilot.
Okay.
Apparently, she's a better pilot than you are.
Aptitude for ain't all buds and charts in the albatross. What the first rule of flying is? Well, I suppose you do, since you already know what Doctor said.
I do. But I like to hear you say it.
Yeah.
Well, you know, all the math in the verse, you take a boat in the end, you don't love, shake you up as sure as it's on the walls.
Yeah. I love this little speech.
She's looking for she keys. Thanks for all.
Dog's getting worse.
We'll gotta stay with Serena.
Yeah, you'll be above the clouds at some point.
Yeah. So that's something I always. I mean, when I was growing up, my uncles always had a story about how when they were flying in just horrible, horrible weather, it's just like rain, 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 and then just boom into the sun. And here, someone apparently really wasn't good with What's that? Man, I love that movie. All right.
I can't hear anything.
Love that movie so much. All right. So yeah. Final thoughts. Oh, now I get a commercial now that it's ending. I just got a commercial for the credits. Oh, jeez. I got a commercial right as the credits started.
Right at the credits. Well, that's
Wow.
pretty impressive. You made it throughout the entire movie before you found your first.
I'm shocked that we made it all the way through the movie and I didn't get a credit until the credits.
5 or 6 of them, like during the first half of the movie, and then we would have been fine for the second half. But
yeah. So, oh man, that's a thing that happened. Oh man. All right. So yeah, final thoughts. Like I said, I love this movie. It's not my favorite movie ever. I think my favorite movie is still Jurassic Park, but it's certainly top 3. Certainly up there.
I mean, I appreciate this movie because it, wrapped up the TV show pretty well. The only thing that we're really left hanging with is what the heck are the hands of blue 2x2 that she always says in the first season, but that probably would have been like a minor bad guy. They probably would have wrapped up eventually before hitting
apparently
the big plot.
Apparently that was solved in the comics.
That was what?
Apparently that was solved. Apparently they covered that in the comics before this movie came out. I don't know. Like I said, I've only read like 2 of the comics, so I don't know for certain if they did.
That's what I mean. Like, all things considered, this movie wraps up the TV show really nicely for fans that wanted closure. So. Yeah.
No, I mean, it still would have been very cool to see like a part 2, or even just like what actually happened during the war. But yeah, like I said, like you said, this is a very much, they tied it up in a neat little bow for the fans, and so. Again, if anybody has not watched Firefly and Serenity, totally suggest you do. Really awesome show. So, all right. As for what we're going to be getting back into next week, we're not sure because we were planning to do all the Harry Potter movies. We're probably going to, so we'll see. We're probably just going to jump back into Star Wars, but like I said, we'll see. So, thank you for watching, everybody. I am turning the stream off. Goodbye. You're not going to wave?
No.
Yeah, you always